Brown any.
Is that on the taxpayer dollar?
Oh, sorry, don't speak.
This man cannot stop lying.
You were detained, okay, in regards to criminal harassment.
David Menzies for Rebel News here in Vaughan, Ontario. Now, folks, we are trying to track down the secret campaign headquarters of sneaky Patrick Brown, the mayor of Brampton. And you know what? We found it in this nondescript office building, unit number 20 on City View Boulevard. There is Patrick Brown's campaign office in full flight. And I guess there's really nothing wrong with that. Although it's kind of funny that he's based in Brampton, but he's running his boiler room out of Vaughan. But here's the thing, folks. There are several senior City of Brampton officials that are working on this campaign. And we know this for sure. Just in front of me, about 55 meters ahead of me, is the white Audi SUV that belongs to Babu Nagulingam. He is the chief of staff for the mayor. I have been coming here for the last several weeks, and I've been documenting the fact that that SUV that is owned by Babu is parked here. Also, another interesting character, Margaret Beveridge. She's the senior director of operations, the mayor's office. She has also shown up here in her white Fiat. There are several other city employees. They've been on planes crisscrossing Canada with Mayor Patrick Brown as he tries to succeed in being the new leader of the Conservative Party of Canada. We were told these staffers were working on the Brown campaign while still fully employed by the City of Brampton. And if this is the case, that's offside. Indeed, according to Section 4 and Section 5 of the Brampton Council Code of Conduct, quote, no member shall use for personal purposes any city property, equipment, services, supplies, or services of consequence other than for purposes connected with the discharge of city duties, which may include activities within the member's office of which City Council has been advised, end quote. And here's another nugget, quote, no member shall use the facilities, equipment, supplies, services, or other resources of the city for any election campaign or campaign-related activities. No member shall use the services of persons for campaign-related activities during hours in which those persons receive any compensation from the city, end quote. Now, can you believe it, folks? It just so happens when we came here today, guess who showed up himself? Yeah, the big enchilada, Patrick Brown. As soon as he saw us, the sneaky one, he jumped into his chauffeur-driven black Ford Explorer SUV, and he literally hit the road. Check out the footage.
Jeez. Go. Jeez. Nice. You ready? We unlocked.
Yeah.
Here's the mic. I'm rolling. Why?
You know what? Well, there's no other way out. We'll go back this way.
I had to.
You saw him, eh? You saw us.
Go, David. Shit.
Just do a
You
straight
gotta
shot
release
right
it
now. He's like a cornered weasel. He doesn't know what to do. This is our second foray down the southbound lanes of the Highway 400. He exited at Rutherford and went back up north, got off at Teston, went to his secret party headquarters. Well, drove by it, and now he's going south on the 400 again. I'm pretty sure he knows we're following him right now. There's no way to sugarcoat Patrick Brown's character. He is a compulsive liar. Indeed, back when he was the leader of the Ontario PC party, he threw social conservatives under the bus when he campaigned against the Liberals' sex ed curriculum, only to later flip-flop and support that very same sex ed curriculum.
And I have no intention of scrapping the sex education curriculum.
He then shockingly threw fiscal conservatives under the bus by deciding it would somehow be a good idea for Ontario, a manufacturing province, to have its very own carbon tax.
This is it. Oh my God, he's going back?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, are we ready?
I think we are. And when there were no more conservatives to throw under the bus, well, guess what? The PC party threw Patrick Brown under the bus back in January 2018. Such was the contempt and distaste for this backstabber that he was forced to walk the plank less than 6 months before the provincial election.
It's not my values, it's not how I raised, it's not who I am.
Brown would later become mayor of Brampton, even though he has no connections to the city whatsoever.
0.0.
Yet Patrick Brown is all about acquiring power for the sake of acquiring power. And he certainly does not lead by example. Brampton was perhaps the most locked down city in all of Canada during the COVID-19 mandates. Brown even hired security guards to rat out people to Brampton bylaw enforcement for the egregious crime of, making use of fenced-off baseball diamonds or soccer fields. And all the while, this hypocrite was secretly playing hockey with his Barrie buddies at a Brampton rink.
Well, folks, we're getting the bums rush, but holy mackerel, I think I see Patrick Brown himself.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Mr. Brown, right?
Yeah.
David Menzies with Rebel News.
You're in a city facility?
What's that?
You're in a city facility?
Yeah, so are you.
Yeah.
So, are you playing hockey here, or?
No, I'm just coming to check in our facility. So
Okay,
we're gonna check you. You're not supposed to be here, actually.
We were told that you play pickup here. Mr. Brown, how come the kids in Brampton can only practice sports, but your buddies can play hockey?
So, I don't know why you are harassing people in the city of Brampton, but you shouldn't be.
Oh, who's harassing who? Your guy handed out 122 bylaw violations in 1 week. Mr. Brown, why is there a hockey game going on in this arena? I thought you're only allowed to practice sports, not play them. And who is paying the $1,000 a day, Mr. Brown, for this rink? Mr. Brown, are these taxpayer dollars being used for your buddies to play hockey on this rink? Or are you paying it? Or perhaps Waleed Solomon? So, Mr. Brown, why is it one law for me and one law for thee in this city?
Clearly, one law for thee, one law for me. Naturally, he now claims he was the, quote, anti-lockdown mayor, end quote, during the pandemic, even though the evidence clearly shows otherwise.
The freedoms of families and businesses and the mental health of Canadians, I was one of the only big city mayors to speak out and demand an end to restrictions.
He is, was, and always has been a compulsive liar.
Jay for Rebel News. We've seen you shut down Brampton Public Park.
And when my colleague Lincoln Jay got to ask him a question at the last Conservative leadership debate and that aforementioned hockey scandal, what did Patrick Brown do?
With your friends, and you lied about that too. What do you say to voters that don't believe you because of your past actions?
Well, I certainly don't agree with Rebel Media and was very clear that I was one of the few big city mayors that pushed back against the closures of recreation. And I'm sure you know that complaint from Rebel was found to be factually incorrect. And I'm proud of my record during COVID-19 to have been one of the few big city mayors in the country who didn't have vaccine mandates and pushed to make sure that recreation was open, to stay active, to stay fit.
And now comes his latest scandal. Brown is using City of Brampton employees to sell CPC memberships. Some of those senior employees actually flew across Canada with Brown, traveling as far away as Calgary, Edmonton, and Vancouver, when they should have been working for the citizens of Brampton, Ontario. Patrick Brown drove straight to the Brampton Police Headquarters.
Okay, go, get out.
Okay, then. Okay, you get out right now.
Go, please, please.
Mr. Brown!
Mr. Brown!
Mr. Brown, why are senior City of Brampton staff working out of your secret campaign headquarters in Vaughan? Mr. Brown,
Mr. Brown, any
is that on the taxpayer dollar? Have they taken a leave of absence? Mr. Brown, why are City of Brampton employees working at your campaign headquarters in Vaughan? Is this on the taxpayer dollar? Mr. Brown? Oh, okay then. All right then. Okay.
Just jump out of your car so fast. I'm trying to conduct a traffic stop on you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, why is that,
Let's
sir?
go back outside.
Okay, sure. Why would you want to conduct a traffic
You
stop on
came
this?
in going a little faster in our parking lot, so we want to see what's going on.
Oh, is that right? I was just following Patrick Brown's vehicle, officer.
Okay.
He has a secret campaign headquarters.
No, that's fine.
In
Regardless
Vaughan.
of that point, we
Okay.
know who he is. Now
Okay.
we're going to find out who you are.
Oh, my name is David Menzies. I'm a
Okay, you got your
reporter.
driver's license for me.
Absolutely.
Do you know that he is...
Sorry? Sorry, sir?
What's your problem?
He's my cameraman, officer.
Awesome. Hang out over here.
Sorry, my name is Lincoln J.
Perfect. My name's Sergeant Crawford.
Nice to meet you.
I have no idea what he said on his phone call to Brampton Police. He is sneaky Patrick Brown, so it could be anything. Maybe he thought we were carjackers. That seems to be very much in vogue these days. And it's kind of funny. Look at all the police officers, Lincoln. It's now 3 police cruisers. Active police cruisers. There's far more parked behind us because we are in police headquarters.
Hey, how are you?
Very good, officer.
Okay, there's your ID back.
Thank you.
So our traffic stop's done. You were detained, okay, in regards to criminal harassment.
Oh, really?
Okay? Yeah, we're detained. We're not doing anything right now. Our CIB is going to follow up with you later on.
And
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Hold on. We're
Okay.
putting a report on in regards to kind of what happened today.
Okay.
Our Criminal Investigative Bureau, they'll make contact with you later on, and they'll do a follow-up and continue the investigation.
And I'm sorry, sir. I don't understand what was the criminal harassment.
Criminal harassing Patrick Brown in regards to your mannerisms and what you were doing following him.
Oh, we were practicing journalism, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll come out in the investigation.
Okay.
Our Criminal Investigative Bureau will follow up with you later on.
Okay.
And then they'll conduct and conclude their investigation with whatever results that they have.
On Friday night, past 10 p.m., both Lincoln J. and I were called by a Peel Regional Police detective. We were told the Peel cops were looking into charging us with criminal harassment.
I have some terrible news to report. My friend.
This wouldn't be the first time, by the way, Brown has sicked the cops on us. Check out this footage from 2020 when I was arrested for standing on the parking lot of a taxpayer-funded rec center.
Reporting on the corrupt mayor of the city, Patrick Brown.
Are you ready to leave now?
I am not, sir. I am here to.
I'm going to help you off the property. Let's go.
Is he under arrest?
He's not under arrest.
I swear to you that we will go through such a disclosure procedure, and we will have every one of the officers there, and we will answer the question, who made the order to arrest a journalist doing public interest journalism on a public sidewalk?
I'm not under arrest, so you can't touch me, right?
Are you wanting to leave then?
I am not.
What they have given to us is an opening to give that rotten city hall an enema.
There is a very important constitutional principle at stake.
Look at this, 4 cars, and all you cops pulled off the shooting file. You must be proud.
You're not listening to it.
You're not
One,
listening
not
to
2,
the
not
lawman.
3, but 4 police cars came to arrest a journalist?
So we are here back at the secret headquarters of Patrick Brown. Incredibly, Babu's white Audi is still here. I would have thought he would have hit the road too. That would have been the smart thing. Let's go inside and see if we can find Babu or any other City of Brampton staff who should be working for the taxpayers of Brampton, not for Sneaky Mayor Patrick Brown's campaign. And if they are, did they get a leave of absence? We'll be very interested to see if we can document that. I'm sure that's what they're going to claim, but we want to see that in writing. In any event, let's go inside and see what we can find.
Is he recording? Recording?
Hey, how you doing there? We're just looking for Babu.
Is it recording?
I am recording, sir, yes. Oh, John Natition, how you doing there? How are you like that? Anyways, I'm just wondering.
Excuse me.
Excuse
me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You're
not allowed to be on this property. I'm asking you to leave now.
Okay, where's Babu?
Thank you very much.
Sorry, don't squeeze my arm like that.
No, you're leaving, right?
How many City of Brampton employees?
Great.
Yeah, how do you like that?
That's great.
Babu, Margaret Beveridge.
What's new?
Can you get your hands off me?
Can you get out of the office?
I am moving.
No,
but,
no, you're not moving. I'm helping you because you're refusing to leave.
Is that right? I thought you weren't involved in the.
Hang on a second.
I thought you weren't involved.
Do you have a release for me for that video?
It doesn't need it.
It doesn't need it? Why?
No, because we're practicing journalism.
You know you're not.
Yeah.
You as well.
Where's Babu? His Audi is there.
He was out, please.
His Audi is there.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
John, why did you lie about not being involved with the campaign? So there you have it, folks. Babu is literally hiding. We know he's here. That's his SUV over there. Now, we did reach out to 6 of these employees. Babu Nagalangam, Margaret Beveridge, Kuldip Goli, Sri Valapuranathar, Iqbal Singh, and Yeshua Yonas. Our questions included the following. Why are you regularly working in the city of Vaughan and not the city of Brampton, the municipality that employs you? Why are you flying across Canada with Brown and not working for the city of Brampton? Are you working on Mr. Brown's campaign for Conservative leader while still being paid by the city of Brampton? Did you notify the chief administrative officer for the city of Brampton that you were taking time off from your municipal duties to work on the Patrick Brown campaign? And if you have indeed taken leave of absence from your city of Brampton position, can you kindly forward the documentation that would prove this? Now, Miss Beveridge, and Mr. Goley responded saying they were not being paid while working on the Brown campaign. Yet when we asked to see the written evidence that would prove this story, no evidence was forthcoming. Mr. Jonas claimed he never went to Edmonton and Vancouver, but he failed to mention Calgary. That's likely because we have eyewitness confirmation that he attended a rally in Calgary on May 13th, staged by Raman Katra. Oops. In the meantime, as you saw, John Natition, who earlier told my colleague Lincoln Jay that he had nothing to do with the Patrick Brown campaign, well, there he is. He's the guy that manhandled me out to give me the bum's rush. Wow, birds of a feather, they really do stick together. And finally, if Patrick Brown is the mayor of Brampton and he resides in Brampton, why has he hidden his office in this secretive Vaughan Industrial Park? It doesn't make sense, and we would never have found it if he weren't tipped off. And once again, just like when we caught sneaky Patrick Brown in the hockey rink, well, that tip was gold. This man cannot stop breaking the rules. He cannot stop lying. Riddle me this. Is this the character you want as the head of the Conservative Party? Is this the person you want as Prime Minister? Wow. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Well, I'll tell you, these Patrick Brown operatives, they really burn the midnight oil. It's coming up for 8 o'clock, and I don't know, Babu is either in a refrigerator or under a desk or something, but this is a back entrance. He hasn't come out. His Audi is still there. We got the time.